this is a really nice privy. I seriously am contemplating, even though my sleep pad isn't long enough to lay in a privy like this, I could use my tent to cover the floor as a tarp, put my sleep system down. I stay curled up anyway. I would be so much warmer in here. There's nobody else on the trail. I cooked my coffee in here this morning. I'm changing in here, and yeah, contemplating sleeping in the privy, not lying. But tonight, I will be much lower in elevation, and it shouldn't be quite so frigid. 20 degrees. I have ice all over my tent, frost, and then I had frost on my quilt, and it's only up around like my head section from the heat of my breath, I guess. It is wet. In like 5 miles when I'm at another shelter and it's sunny, I can hopefully dry them. I stayed so toasty warm last night though, as long as I stayed inside my little cocoon sleep system. Everything is frozen. I am in love with this spoopy tree. All right, it is almost 1 o'clock. I'm 5.8 miles from the shelter I want to stay at, which is at a lower elevation off this cold mountain. I have a wet quilt that I am going to take out and hang up here in the sun, sit and eat my lunch in the sun. I think I'm going to hang it in this dead tree over here. Hang it by the foot box right there, so it's in the sun and breeze while I eat lunch. Okay, so I passed by that tower stuff this morning. Last night I camped at a shelter like right up on this corner, this ridge. And the Guillotine is there. And that was cold, and that's why I'm going down. Climbing down. Well, right now I have to go up, but this is the last up, and then it's a few more miles of pretty much going down. So I'm very excited. Hopefully it'll be a little bit warmer. I hope to sleep in the shelter that has a second floor, a loft. I hope to be the only one there, and that means no mice as well as no other people. Although I guess I would take a couple normal people over the mice. Sunsets in less than half an hour. I have 2.3 miles to the shelter. I am staying in the shelter. It's a double-decker, so hopefully there's room. That's where I'm parking it. I'm making room in the loft. and probably there'll be nobody there. The only reason there might be people there is I did see people camping, one backpacker and day hikers today, and it is on the Blue Ridge Parkway, and it's Saturday, so there might be people there. But I need to put this phone away and get this book in. It is all downhill, and it is, I'm gonna lose it. 1,000-foot elevation game. So slippery, and I need to pay attention. Good morning from the Bryant Ridge Shelter, which is ginormous. It's got a loft. It was the best shelter stay. I slept so well. Got really nice sobos. So had a good time. And let me just show you the shelter. Finish packing up my stuff and get moving. It's currently 24 degrees. But I slept so warm and toasty. It was wonderful. So let me show you. Okay, so we've got, how did we come in here last night? Oh, here. You climb in, there's a picnic table, fire pit. The privy is up this side trail, and it is open on 3 sides. So there's like a half door and half walls on 2 sides, and then a full wall in the back of the privy. It's clean, whatever, but yeah, it's not like you would not have the option of sleeping there. So it has like plexiglass windows, and obviously I slept right there. Lady and the Tramp slept here. Lady is a dog who's very sweet, and Vista was here, and someone slept down here for some crazy reason. And then there were some people up in the loft. I would have totally taken the loft, but I could not deal with this ladder in the middle of the night if I needed to pee. Of course I didn't need to pee. They have a pack scale, but it only goes to 25 pounds. So not my pack, not winter packs for sure. Here is the loft. Those are open. One guy said he just peed off of there last night, but there are some plexiglass windows here on the side. So it can be real chilly, but for the first time in a bit, I'm hiking in without my rain pants on and without my rain jacket on at the same time. I probably will only be able to do that for another hour or so. And I am once again going to get to camp probably at about an hour after sunset. Official sunset, so not too far after dark, actually. That's the goal. I got a big hill coming up and a trash can. I missed the last trash can. I was so excited about it, and the wind was like gusting like 30 miles an hour, and I didn't bother going to the parking lot. I was pulling. If I pulled out my phone, I would have gone to the parking lot and just walked up Blue Ridge for the quarter mile back to the trail or something. The wind was so bad. It was kind of scary with the trees blowing so much and so much dead wood up there. But that was fine. It is beautiful. Had a great night last night because it was a really nice shelter. I slept really well, and before I slept, really nice guys that I met and a dog. So it was fun. They were, we had the same kind of humor. So it was a good evening and morning. And yeah, I don't have too much time to stop and look around again because it's just slippery leaves, hidden rocks and stuff. But yeah, did I pass it? Or I'm about to pass it. One shelter, but it has no water. And all I have left is what's in I have like 500 mLs left. After drinking a good amount, I'm fine. But there's probably no water until I get to the shelter I'm going to. And that's almost 7 miles away. have to go to the further shelter. But then tomorrow I'm only doing like 4 or so miles to hike out to one of the overlooks on the Blue Ridge Parkway, and my husband is coming to pick me up for Thanksgiving, and I'm going to take a long hot shower and then a long hot bath. I'm going to make soup. I'm going to make pie. Oh, I can't wait to start cooking and eating at my in-laws. So, oh, here's the shelter. And let me show you that real quick. Taking a break. So here's the trail right here. And this is the shelter, picnic table. There's a privy somewhere. Oh, it's a very nice looking privy. But no water. I'm out. There's the Blue Ridge Parkway down there. I'll be crossing that soon. Doesn't that look lovely? Someone swept all the leaves away. So I really miss my husband. I was going to stay one more night and then only get like 4 more miles tomorrow, because tomorrow there aren't as many road crossing options, and it's tomorrow is the Monday before Thanksgiving. And it's just silly. I got what I needed out of this trip. I mean, I need miles. I do need miles as well. I want to complete the trail. But I had some really good insight into some things I'm thinking about out here on this trip. And it's Thanksgiving. I want to cook and eat and be warm and snuggle with my husband. So I called him. I passed the Blue Ridge Parkway in 4 miles. And by the time he drives here from Richmond, I should be there. So I'm excited to be home. Yeah. So, cut the trip a little short, but I'm going to be doing some sections out here to get further south. I would really, really, really like to stop at Woods Hole. Why can't I? O's and H's. O's and A's for me. I mix them up all the time. I have no idea why. So Woods Hole would be a great stopping point, because then you don't have to like hike back down something. Like you finish at Katahdin, you still have to hike the 5.2 miles down Katahdin. Or if I finished at McAfee Knob, I still have to hike back down McAfee Knob when, anyway, meaning like, because I'm going to stop this section this year at some point this winter and then restart in spring. So I'll be stopping at that point twice. And anyway, yeah. So the guys were talking today about how where they're stopping. I can't remember what town it is, but they're like, it's a town where we can walk immediately to a hotel, restaurants, and celebrate and be done. And I was like, oh, yeah, that's another way to look at it versus like be this monumental place. Be it, we did it, let's immediately celebrate and you make it monumental. So a couple hours away from my husband. Oh God, he's not gonna like the way I smell at all. I can't really smell myself, but I know I can't smell good. I cannot possibly smell good. Nice little tent site. If I were staying, I'd park it right there. I'm just here to get my warmer clothes on as I hike out to see my hubby. Schmucks! They shot the hikers. I am 1 mile from pickup for Thanksgiving. Oh my goodness, I cannot wait. I cannot believe in the middle of the woods of Virginia, I hear lady slippers. It was Happy and Rain Man. I met them somewhere on the hike, last seen in Vermont. That was so awesome. She's finishing up her hike. She only has a few more miles left. So excited for her. And I'm really pissed at myself that I did not take a picture. Ah, so silly. But look at that. Congrats, Happy. This is a magic trail.